Welcome back to Mr. Bunker's Gaming Bunker, everybody. Today we're going to be continuing our play of Wild Arms. Let's see. Last we left off, we had just finished with the Gemini circuit after also running around and doing a couple side missions, and also we got the Guardian of Love, but we still could not get the Guardian of Hope because we do not have the Guardian of Courage. So we still have to figure that out. But now we are on our way to try to find the second Gemini circuit to complete the Proto Wing and turn it into what Emma was thinking of calling the Gullwing, I believe. So let's just get into that. Give me one quick moment. So here we go. We're at Adelaide Castle. Everyone's getting closer to level 40. And yeah. We have to go find the second Gemini circuit, which they had found with the sweet candy, but then soon after the sweet candy was sunk or sinked by it was taken by a stone mermaid, everyone has been calling it, which we've also heard about a stone being running around in the desert. So, and it's believed that they might be the golems. So, we know of a golem that may, or what might possibly be a golem running around in the desert, and we know of what might possibly be a golem roaming around the sea, quite possibly causing issues there. I believe the idea is that we go to Yard, which is, I think, where the nearest, or the most recent report of the mermaid stuff. Oh, I don't need to do it with my new vehicle. Oh yeah, and now the only person without a fourth tool is Jack. So, I suppose we'll be on the lookout for that. Cecilia... teleport to... I believe it was Yard, Ship Graveyard, but it might have been Timney. Let's go to Yard to start. We should probably go to Timney to start, honestly. But Yard has that beach, so I feel like it's the most likely area we would find something. Because people did keep saying if anything sank in the sea, eventually it would show up on this beach. So let's see what shows up on this beach, if anything. Every time there's a mermaid attack, there's more debris on the beach. Give me a break, will you? I'm tired of cleaning up after these incidents. And look at that. Even if you drop something important from the decks of a ship, you'll always be able to find it on the beaches of the ship graveyard after a few days. This is it. It's the other Gemini circuit. It's true, everything eventually ends up in this area. Sometimes I don't know if we're just lucky or what. We must take this to Professor Emma. That's right. This makes it possible to make the Proto-Wing modifications. Gemini circuit acquired. Very cool. Let's see if it says anything in the inventory about it. The Emma motor parts number 1 and the Emma motor parts number 2. So clearly we now know exactly what they're going to be used for. Whoa, what happens? Oh, nothing. I mean, bombs blow them up. Why can't I blow them up with the power glove, or the P glove? Dang it. And I can normally push those barrels, so I thought, but they're all up against each other, so whatever. Will this do anything? No. It doesn't even count as trying to punch against something. Yeah, see, I punched it into the corner. Woohoo! But yeah, you cannot... Oh, you can try to punch people, but it just doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything to the parrot either. Alright, enough of that. I'm guessing we have to be able to... Because right now, the Proto-Wing cannot land on the water, as you see. So, I'm guessing... the modifications will allow it to land on the water, and then we can get into battles in the water once again, and then we'll be able to fight the stone mermaid. But I'm not 100% sure. Just feel like that's a good guess. We might even get the sweet candy back, or the sweet candy 2, sweeter candy, the re-sweetening. Okay. So we were at 2727. We're getting, you know, close to the 30-hour mark. After this one, we will be there, won't we? Oh, I went... Wait, no. Emma is in here, right? Let me double check her actual office. I think she's not there. Like, this is where she is when she's not involved with story stuff. Oh, I'm wrong. You found the Gemini circuit that was lost at sea? That's too good to be true. Alright. Now my proto-wing will become a full-fledged Gullwing before your very eyes. I must get some extra help and then I'll be able to work. Okay, so I was right. She's going to call it the Gullwing, like in Final Fantasy X-2. The Gullwings! Each Gemini circuit is an energy amplifier. When combined together, they will achieve an energy level that cannot normally be generated. It's important for even small powers to support each other. Whether it's machines or human beings, it's the same thing. Very true. Cooperation over competition, that's what I say. Who are they? Colleagues of mine. They're from all over Filgaia, or rather... 6 students of Old Man Zeppet. Emma asked me to come all of a sudden. I had no idea you were making a flying machine. It was always our master's dream. This really was a sudden call. You're still a slave driver, huh, Emma? Rudy's needs are the world's needs now, right, Emma? And if you remember, almost, if I'm correct, I believe each one of these are either the arms sellers specifically in each town. Like, I remember the green-haired woman being in one of the towns. I can't remember which one. And the other ones look familiar, too. Nikolai wasn't necessarily the armsmeister, or he was the armsmeister, but he wasn't the modification guy. His protege was. But other than that, each one of these is basically someone that you've seen throughout the game that's able to modify Rudy's arms and make them better. And now they all come together, which is cool. Because it seems like they're kind of all over the place, but when they're like this, it's like, oh wow, there kind of were only like 6 people that were able to do any modifications to Rudy's things. Guardian's power weakening, something something. We need a vessel to take us there. We need to finish this machine before morning. I need your help to accomplish this. The midnight oil was burned. And in the morning... I think we did it. We should test this thing out first. Once you're off, push the accept button to go up higher. With this, you can travel to areas you couldn't reach before. You can use the cancel button to lower your altitude. It's all up to you now. Alright, so now I believe we have full access to the complete map for the first time. There's definitely many places to go. Wonder... I know where... I'm pretty sure, from what everyone's been saying, talking about the Demon's Lair and whatnot over in a certain area. As long as I don't go there, I'm pretty sure I won't, you know, be like stuck to the point where like I can't do anything. So let me start with, well, oops, wrong button. There we go, now I'm higher up. Now let's see. Because I kind of want to go to Arctica and check out that kingdom. Where is it? Oh yeah, and let me see if I can land in the water. Nope. Odd. Maybe there's more modifications I can get. Like maybe if I find Bartholomew, the captain, maybe I can talk to him about modifying it so it can land in the water. Oh, I didn't even save now that I have this. I gotta go back to Adelaide first. I want to check in with the committee, get a save, all that good stuff, just so that I feel a little safer traveling around. Because I don't want to end up... I don't want to end up in a place that kind of traps me there with story or, you know, anything like that. And then, you know, be stuck. Excuse me, ma'am. Just trying to get to the committee. Is there enough story change? Oh my god, really? Oh wait, they did say something about there not being enough room, right? Do I need to talk to one of these other guys or something? Looking at a new growth area on the outskirts of town. So I need to figure that out. Because that must have something to do with it. Maybe I actually need to, like, go to the outskirts of town? No. Right? No, there's nothing around here. Maybe there's development over here? No. Doesn't look like there's any construction anywhere. No one dares to go to Rune in the far east. Okay, yeah. So Pandemonium, I'm pretty sure, is like the last dungeon area. So it's not where I want to be just yet, because I want to get any, like, side quests that there are out of the way for sure. Let me save. I think now there might be some more things to do, because not just extra places to go, but I really thought that I'd be able to, like, donate again. I thought this would have been a good enough checkpoint. The fact that, whoops, I can do this. Oh, this way. I'll just go right over these mountains. There we go. Now let's see if anything has changed here. These look like all the same dialogues. What am I doing wrong, right? Oh well. Really wish I knew. Let's see, that's the cage tower, tower cage. Kind of just want to look around almost the whole map now that I, have that ability. Whoop, here is someplace that I've never been able to be. That's for sure. So this must be the scar left by the Guardian Blade, because it's huge. And how do I get back my ship? Because there's still bottles around. Am I just doomed to never have those bottles since I took too long? There must still be upgrades to the ship, and that to the ship, the airship. So that would mean that I still have storage. Old weapons and used golems must be disposed of properly. Okay, so there's definitely something around this area, huh? Oh wait, what? Oh, I thought it zoomed in for a moment. I guess not. Old weapons. I wonder if that's just a knock on the Guardian Blade. Or maybe there are actually, like, I remember this guy having a lot of money. I can get 10,000 out of this fight. That's good. 10,000 Gello. That's what I was expecting. Okay, so let's see. There's something approaching from underground. They said there was a golem in the desert, and yeah, Barbados. That's the one that the, what's it called? The demons said that they ditched in the desert because it was too violent, too uncontrollable, something along those lines. But let's put high shield up. Landmaster. Man, this might be like a... Okay, it's not that bad. I was just gonna say it might be like a, ruby weapon / emerald weapon sort of situation where, I'm gonna just immediately die and not be able to beat it until I'm, like, maxed out level. But it doesn't look like it's that rough. Not yet, at least. Alright, we already got the Trickster, so let's try Divide Shot. That has worked before on some pretty tough enemies. And let's do Remedy, because I think it was faster than Cecilia, right? What do we got? Miss. Tempted to try it one more time just in case. Come on, rocket launcher. Yeah, there we go. And let's hold off. We pumped the rocket launcher a little bit, or its accuracy we made a little bit better, so let's try to just go without using the force. We'll just go with Magnum Fang. That seems to be like pretty much best bet. Oh, and I'm foolish. Hyper, of course. This will do, should do literally twice as much damage. I'll have to use Heal Blade on him? No. Won't be that big a deal. See, it says attack power, so maybe it counts for all attack power, including Rudy's arms. I've never tried it on him because I'm afraid it just won't work. Maybe I should. Oh, yeah, he doesn't need Accelerator in this battle. Now Rudy will be okay. Let's go back, or keep going Magnum Fang. He'll be okay because Cecilia has Remedy. Oh. This might be a little stronger on Rudy than the others. Yep. But okay, Remedy is still, I think, the best choice. It's just if I had used Accelerator and Heal Blade, that would have been fine. Or Rudy would be conscious. Alright, so Jack is gonna... He doesn't have anything special for a Guardian, I don't think. Let's just continue with Magnum Fang. She has High Revive, which is just gonna bring Rudy back and be great. Alright, that took out more than half her health, so she can't survive another one of those. We'll have to get Jack to Heal Blade her. Otherwise, we'll have the same situation probably happen. At least using High Revive on Rudy is kind of the best bang for your buck, because it always recovers the max HP, and he has the biggest chunk of HP. So for the same amount of MP, you recover to 2910. You get what I'm saying. Accelerator, Heal Blade on Cecilia to keep her alive, and then I guess I'll save up for dual cast. I kind of want to get around where everybody just gets to do all their 4th level force gauges, since I have... Oh wait, no, Jack doesn't have his. I'm not sure what Jack's is, now that I think about it. I mean, if we're going by the theme of what everything is, hers lets her do 2 magics, Rudy's lets him do something for extra damage, right? Yeah, 3 times attack power. So maybe... Actually, I'm guessing it would be something like use a fast draw at 0 MP cost. I bet that's it. I think that's a good guess. Let's do dual cast on Remedy just in case, and then let's do something. Oh, right, it's Barbados. Let's do wind, right? High vortex. Because if it's running around the desert, that must mean it's like earth elemental. No, because we have the earth golem, don't we? Dang it. If this heals him, I'm going to be upset. Because this might be the wind golem. Oh. Okay. Alright, so now we got a good setup for everything. Arm lock on the rocket rocket launcher. Continue with the Magnum Fang, and I kinda want to do that again, honestly. Yeah, because Jack can make up for a little bit of healing if we need to. Man, this thing has a lot of health, apparently. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh. when I didn't use a lucky card. And I was just talking about that in the last battle. That's okay. Distims. That sounds like a really good weapon. For Cecilia? It is a really good weapon. I wonder what it does for Mystic, too. Man. Okay. So, that was the Guardian... I mean, the Golem that's around here. So, I guess... now we need to look for... the stone one? But again, I feel like that's... they keep saying it's in the water, so I feel like I'm supposed to have the sweet candy. Maybe I just need to go find Captain and talk to him or whatever. Where would the Captain be? I suppose... I'm thinking he would be in the castle, but... he's from... Port Timney? Really not sure. Doesn't look like the dialogue's changed any either. This is kind of just pointing you in the way to Ship Graveyard, pretty sure. I believe the Captain was at the bar last time, so let's check the bar. The pub. Nothing. Let's restock this and take a quick nap. Because that fight was a little tough. We used up MP and bullets and whatnot. Alright, we got our P-glove on. So we can announce our presence as we leave. Alright, so Captain's not there. Maybe he is back at the castle. Because I really feel like there's got to be a way to get back into a situation where I can get into battle on the sea. That's the only thing that makes sense, to have to fight that stone mermaid. During ancient days, the area northwest of Filgaia was the center of a large civilization. The most advanced arms are found in this area. Northwest. Okay. Oh, maybe they mean Arctica? No, it's northeast. Alright, well, we're looking for the Captain. Last we saw him, I believe, was probably in the council meeting room here. Council room. But it doesn't look like he's here. And we can't even read the documents. This game doesn't do well giving you multiple prompts, and I know I've said that before, but I really wish that this had like a list of you know, like maybe like recent things done. Like if you clicked on it, it would be like, it would bring up a little dialogue box that said like next plan of action to go here. That way I would at least have some vague idea of where I'm supposed to go. And that also would make perfect sense for the council room and for there being papers left over. And like they have other things like diaries that you read and they point you in the right direction. So it would be nice to have a few extra reminders at this point in the game. But, I mean, maybe it might be that is a conscious decision, that they wanted the game to be harder to complete by making it kind of vague and difficult to get around as far as knowing where to go. Kind of makes it so the game is, you know, takes longer to beat than it really should, or I don't know. I don't feel like that's really the case though. I feel like it's kind of unintentional. Because they tell you where to go, they just only tell you once. Everybody gets one shot to listen to the information. Let's see, is there anything that I should buy? Doesn't look like it. Tails. That's the first time it's actually come up tails. Let's... Odd. Yeah, let's go get some more spells real quick. because we're almost at the point where we can have every single one. I need to find a place with more suitable land, which I'm not sure. They said northwest, something like that. They said something about them trying to do an expansion project, but I didn't see it when I like walked around outside the town. And I left through the side exits, so I kind of thought maybe it would like automatically send me in that direction, or like show up in maybe a construction zone or something, but nothing like that. Maybe it's like more north towards Lolithia's tomb? No, I guess not. Okay. Let's just... there we go. Get back in our fancy wing. Because they said the demons were at a different place, I believe, so... hopefully this is more or less optional and not something that is story, but who knows. And let's put Jack in front for now. Strong doors shut tightly, huh? Oh wait, but I have a duplicator, is that good? I have one. Okay. What about maybe a punch? It's kind of my last thought. Nope, I guess nothing here that we can do yet. That's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Strong doors shut tightly. Maybe there's like another way in or something? But I've already experienced the fact that like you can't go into the side or anything. Like you just walk through it and then get in. Maybe I can land in it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, whoop, wrong button. Okay, so this is Arctica. Or it was, I should say. God, these slidey controls on this plane. Or airship or whatever. Let's see. We already went here, as evidenced by us flying over mountains. Let's see, that's the Forgotten Ruins, as it's called. Oh boy. I already bought everything from that guy, right? How's my... I am kind of low on potion berries, but I think I'm kind of low on Gela, too. What's this? Oh, this is the person that sold all of the element things, right? Do you have anything new? Yeah, I didn't think so. That's fine. I also would like to go... whoops. At some point, go to... Port Siam, I think it is, and get all of the elemental rings, just so I have them. What is this? Come on, let me land here. I know there's space. There it is. Ooh, something to zoom in on. Ancient altar, yes. Alright, found something. It sounds dramatic, and as always, we could not save on the screen. Let's put the innocent one in front. This glitter is my power, the glitter of the Guardian of Swords that possesses cutting light and the power to defeat the demons. I'll provide you, sorceress and fighter, the strike of Equitus, a sword strike that will sever the evil away from you. Sword Rune acquired. Very nice. And, Jack actually already learned a, sword hint, a fast draw hint from Equitus. So, and this one increases his strength by a significant amount, but it does not increase his response. Or at least, yeah, it does not at all. But that is Equitus's rune. So that's nice. Okay, so that was nice. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. So it's funny when we got that treasure chest in Gemini's corpse, I believed that when it said you found, or my power lies within a mountain, or closed off by a mountain range, I thought it was saying the power from the fast draw hint. Like, because Gemini's corpse was mostly surrounded by mountains, so I was like, oh, so yeah, I guess that's more or less true. But in the back of my head, I was kind of thinking maybe it was talking about something else. And I'm glad it was, because that was cool. Let's see if we can land here. Nothing. Oh, but let's switch back to Rudy. Alright. Oh, and it's right next to St. Centour. Cool. Alright. More or less just going to follow the mountains, kind of, to see if there's any area that they're cutting off again. Other than here, obviously. Although that is odd. I went all the way down to the bottom and I didn't find anything. Was there something over here that I... No. Maybe there is. No. Maybe there is a secret, like... No, because Pandemonium's where the demons are supposed to be. Right? There's the name wagon. Name wagon. Anyway. Wait, was there something? Oh. When you are flying, you leave little, like, sparkle trails. I thought there was something sparkling in the desert. Jesus. There's one section, mountained off area that I haven't been to yet. Where is it? Here it is. This must be Pandemonium. If this is Pandemonium, I'm pretty sure it's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, that's Pandemonium. That seems like... It seems like if I go there, I won't be able to do any side missions. It seems like Pandemonium's our only option. I just don't like that option at all. This is the green town of Rosetta, located in the middle of the desert? Don't understand why she's so confused. I mean, after De La Metallica, we haven't been back to Curan Abbey. Maybe there's new dialogue there or something. Maybe not, though. Maybe it is just Pandemonium time, and that's not even, like, the last, Maybe that's not actually the last dungeon like I'm thinking it is. But it really seems like it would be. Oops, I didn't actually exit. Gotta exit to reset the flower. Last we heard, sweet candy went down. Maybe we need to find the sweet candy in the ocean? Alright, let's see what we got so far. Oh, we're good. Good. Love you, Mariel. See you later. So, Cecilia, let's get a teleport to the Court of Same? Court Same? Alright, so we already have Flame and Aqua, so let's get Geo. Yes, we're not going to equip it to anybody. Wind. Thunder. Holy. And Demon. Okay, so now we have all those. Should we need them? Let's sell... Oops, sell. Some old stuff. Oh, there is one thing that I only realized I forgot to do while I was editing. There was one section in the Eel Dimension that I never looked at in that forest that now is driving me crazy, because I bet it's a piece of equipment for Rudy. Because I got those other headpieces around the same time, but I didn't get one for Rudy. And I think he's had the same one for a long time now. So let's save now that that's taken care of. Okay. So we are going to go to Vasim's lab and then go into the forest from that direction. Hang on. Oops. Oh, there is something here. What? Okay, we can't hit these. That's frustrating. But where... Very curious now. Because it's just a straight shot, isn't it? Whoa. Okay, there's something tucked around behind one of these trees. Like a secret pathway. Oh, or something. This is going to drive me bonkers. Maybe it's something that has to do with Jack's last tool? But we don't even see it show up on the radar, which is... Wait. We don't even see it show up on the radar, which is very odd. Because if it was something like inside... Oh! Where are you? So this way, maybe. No? Oh boy, this is actually like hidden. Wow. Wait, what? What is going on? This is back in the middle path, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Okay, so there it is. Obviously. Let's see. There might be something bombable in the way? Maybe something punchable in the way? Liftable? Oh boy. Okay, at least now I know where it is. If we grid this out on a 9x9, it would be in 1A. So it should be just north of here, but I can't get there. So then... No, there's got to be something that's, like, in the way. Maybe... Maybe... Oh, maybe halfway through this I can go, yes! Haha, yes. Okay. Oh boy. Crestgraph? Crestgraph. That was not as exciting as I was hoping, but at least now I know that there's more over the, in another area, probably all the way to the right. Oh man, I'm really glad I hit the radar around here, huh? Yes. Ooh, full Libra, huh? That's really it? Now I don't trust you. Okay. Full Libra sounds like, since it has the word full in it, I would expect it to be like prevent all status ailment. Nullify all abnormal status. That's really cool. But that's... Okay, yeah. Man, alright. So our, like, left-hand accessory type thing selection is looking pretty good. So, that was awesome. And we accidentally popped out the other way, which means we can be right there. Very nice. Okay, so now we need to teleport to Vassam's lab. And then we can run this way. And we don't need to worry about getting into battles, because we can't around here. And this is where we need to go. Because last time when I exited here, I missed at least one area that I never looked at. There's nothing in this one, at least. Alright. It was, if I remember correctly, it was over here, and then north, and then Oderyuk went that way, but the way I never went was north one and east one. I mean, we weren't here that long ago, and already we're, like, kind of tearing through here with it, or that battle at least, with pretty much no difficulty. Alright, this is the way I never went. Uh-oh. Looks like it's... Yeah, it's just part of the repeating area, huh? Oh, maybe... When that squog was saying just go left or right, maybe I'm naive, and you're actually supposed to do the exact opposite of that the entire time. That's possible, I suppose. So, upward and onward to the forest mound. Upward and downward, actually. I have to go down to Filgaia. I guess. I'm so hesitant to go to Pandemonium. It seems like such a last dungeon type area. It just sounds like it from the way of everyone talking about it's the Demon's Fortress. Because, I mean, we already took care of their lab, so Fortress would presumably be like their last line of defense. And I also really wish there was a way for me to get back in the ocean so that I could pick up any bottles I missed. I know that one's just a note, but still, I think there are other bottles that I have actually missed. And I want to be able to pick them up. Really seems like Pandemonium is like my only option right now. So yeah, I guess we're gonna try Pandemonium. Whoop. Managed to land it and won that time. Alright, is there anything I should really prep before I go in? I got plenty of bullet clips. How many magic carrots? 5. That's not great, but I don't know where to buy any. If this is end of the storyline, I'm gonna cry. I don't trust it at all. Especially don't trust walking under that chandelier, which I have to. So, let me be quick about it. Okay. Too quick. I'm gonna be thorough. Okay. Oh yeah, invincibility. So we got Beelzebub and Flurity. So, let's just go for an attack with Rudy. Jack. Let's see if there's Trickster with anything. These guys, I think, before gave magic carrots, so let's see. And we'll do something. Let's do High Prison, just to mess with them. Yeah. Oh no, I should have done it on the other one. Oh well. Couldn't steal. Okay, good. Maybe if I get him in the prison. Oh, I could have just done regular prison instead of high prison. What am I doing? Oh well. Did it work? Yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna... Does prison just allow them to be killed immediately? Wow, I misunderstood that ability completely. Ah! Okay. Trickster. Not prison. Give everyone a little heal. Although for someone who started... Oh, of course I got an Aqua Ring. And I just bought all those. Oh well. Alright. Makes sense that it's doing high freeze. Let's do Summon Guardian. And... Defend. And... Oh, Mystic. We'll just do it on Healberry. Just to have people a little bit of help, but don't really need to do anything. I don't want to use any more MP. But I want to see the Guardian of Love. Maybe that's just a defensive thing? Oh, it's a heal! Okay, that makes sense. Good, good. Rudy's is a heal. That makes... Okay. I like that. Because his sorcery is so low, so it's not that big a deal to have him... it wouldn't be that big a deal to have him doing an attack one, but a heal could be super good. Should I heal up more? Nah, we're fine. Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep going. Go, go, go. Alright. Ooh, and that looks like a gem I could take. Can I take this? Ah, I talked about earlier in the playthrough that I kind of wish there were alternating, switches rather than just ones that made things go up and down. So that's cool. Let's see. Or was it up here? No. Recover MP, battle, turn, and step. Oh, wow. I don't remember that at all. And it's MP? Okay, Cecilia, you're gonna equip that. Because once I jump into battle, I just have to remember to re-equip her book. Oh man, that's super useful. Oh, and I should have used invisible now that I more or less am gonna be recovering MP all the time. Okay, so Cecilia, switch this back. That's how we're gonna do it pretty much every battle from now on, I bet. Alright, we got some Stucks and some Karens. Or Charon. Let's start with the Stucks. Trickster. And let's do Analyze on Karen. Ooh. Nectar. Very, very good. Very nice. Karen. 48. 2400. 0. Okay. Fire. I still wish that would tell us what you could get from Trickster for them or whatever. From them with Trickster, whatever. Alright, what else? So I already got something from that one. Let's Trickster this one. And she's silenced, but that doesn't mean she can't be useful. So let's check the Lunatic Wand. Also on this one. Hopefully it doesn't do something that would heal. 2 nectars, very successful. Let's see how this goes. Confusion. Okay. Okay, now everyone's silenced. But I got the 2 nectars already, so whatever. That's fine. Rocket launcher, die. What's his? This is another new one, the sword. Ooh, let's see what the sword's like. And we'll use High Blast. So its nose is a sword. Oh, is it gonna be like Odin? No. It's just really strong. Good. And good. Once I actually started attacking, everything worked out fine. Alright. Just quick. Where'd it go? Mind gem. 211, 212. Okay, yeah. Oh, save point. Very nice. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like multiple directions at a save point. Strange contraption seals the door. I like how you could just see the punch. 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 Anyway. Okay. Maybe there's like a bombable wall that is at this angle, so you can't actually see it? No. I guess it's just something I'll have to double back to. Elmina. Alhazad, what's going on? I thought Elmina was one of you. One of us? Yes, an important part of the plan. Can't have any more intrusions. Drask, take care of my friends for me. Alright, Drask, eh? I think Tarask actually is some sort of... Oh, yeah! A Tarask, like from, I think Dungeons and Dragons has Tarasks as well, but they're spelled completely differently. Let's try Trickster, as usual, just to see how it goes. And we'll go, High Shield. Oh boy, look at him move. Has nothing. Good, good, good. And he's using shield on himself. Cool. I mean, that makes sense. Turtle. Hand cannon, just for now. Oh, and what did we get? We got phaser zap. This might be good because he just did our shield up. Because it didn't do magic resistance up, it did physical. And I think that one's completely magic based. So let's also try, I guess, no, analyze won't work. So it's a turtle. So let's do high spark. Oh, high spark. Alright. Oh, that's right. Ugh, that was horrible. Oh, that was too. What? I'm not doing well at this battle at all. Oh boy. Okay. But now that we got lock on, we can do rocket launcher. I guess he should just use heal blade on himself for now, just to be sure. Same thing with her for remedy. So it's just continually buffing its own defense. So, how do I get rid of that? Uh-oh. I think it's erase. I think I have a thing called erase that erases their buffs. I'm gonna check. Erase all attributes. Right? Right? Did damage at least, right? Let's try that. And we'll get... Oh wait, maybe... Yeah, that's what we'll do. Hand cannon. Summon Guardian. Another remedy. Keep people alive. Equitus. Or Equitus. $1832. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, jeez. Did I not... Did Eraser not do what I thought it was gonna do? I guess maybe I should just do armor down. Right? But Jack needs to heal himself. I didn't notice that. Or I almost didn't notice that, I should say. Armor down seems like the right move. Oh! I forgot to switch Cecilia's equipment. I'm a fool. Okay. Oh no, this isn't good. I think Cecilia might get knocked out next round. Okay, so... Oh, first. Can't believe I forgot to do this. I knew he was gonna bite me in the ass. Alright. Arm lock on for Rocket. I gotta do it. Dual cast, remedy, and then Oh, and now High Spark should do something because I actually have something that's increasing it. Let's see. Ugh. At least Heal Blade will get rid of the poison off Cecilia as well as heal her. Let's see how this does now. Much, much better. Very nice, very nice. Alright, arm lock on with another rocket launcher. Use a heal blade on yourself, maybe. I think that's my best bet. So, we'll go back to High Spark. Alright, so this will get rid of the poison. Alright, now we're doing good. And Cecilia can get rid of that next turn. Sonic? Yeah, I'll go for it. She could use Mystic, couldn't she? Yes, and she will. Mystic on the antidote. Perfect. Vision. That's one turtle down. I kinda don't like the way it like flopped over like that. Oh my god, why didn't I use the lucky card? Oh my god, lucky card would have been so good. Look at that. I could have gotten 56,000 error. Whatever. Ah, foolish. No. Oh, excuse me. No, Jack, it's a trap. Too late, my princess. Shy. What is this? I can't move. How beautifully these humans behave. So much waste in their effort. You folks need to keep quiet during our event. Damn it, it's all my fault. Wonder if everyone is alright. They'll be fine, let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be Handpan's line. They'll be fine, let's get out of here. Also, I'm invisible. Oh, and poison, jeez. Could get through there, it's all yours, Handpan. Did I switch over to Handpan? I'm Handpan now! Oh, I want invisible to go away. I cannot get into the menu. Locked. Hang on. Oh, I can't switch back. Okay, I don't want to be invisible. Please stop. There we go. Yeah, look at me. I'm Handpan. Cha-cha. 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 Okay. Alright. This is too good. Okay. Man, okay, this is a moment I do not remember. I can't believe you actually get to be Handpan. Alright. I want to let you out, Jack, but I also just want to be me, so... Or be Handpan, rather. Let's see, can I open these? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Oh. What's in there, though? A skeleton that looks like it's from Breath of Fire 3, almost. Let's see if there's a way in. No? Really? No? Okay. Man, look at me go. Oh, man, Handpan is fantastic. Best character ever. Oh my god. 10 out of 10 this game. Or this part of the game, I should say. Oh boy. A button? Oh, 3 buttons. Okay. A strange contraption seals the door. Alright. Oh man, this is so good. Can I go upstairs? Of course. Alright. Alright. Anything in anywhere? Is there anything? Oh, I was gonna say he can't reach. Yeah, but he jumped. Jack's going to do all the work next time. The labor laws also apply to rats, you know. But you're not a rat, you're a winged mouse. Oh, that's all I got to do? Dang it. I bet I missed an item somewhere in there. Hey, there you are. Are you alright? You worry about me? How sweet. All the locks are unlocked. It's all up to you, Jack. That means Rudy and the princess may be on the move as well. I wonder what they could be doing. Let's go, Henpan. Alright, so now I get to heal up. I wish I had more sense to look around for, this sort of stuff. And what about this? Can I take control of Henpan again if I go up to it? No. That's... I really, really, really hope they took the effort to make sure that I couldn't, or that there were no obtainable treasures during that bit. Because that would be pretty unfair if you could never be him again, and that was the only time. That would be kind of on brand, though. I also don't want to die, so I'm just going to try to kill this thing, rather than trying to trickster it. If it has a rare trickster, then too bad for me. Oh my god, 18,000... Oh wait, I think that's how much Jack just got separately. So if I had fought with all three of them, it would have been that number divided by 3. I get it. You can feel its sorrow. Oh. So, is there anything I can do about that? I don't think so. But let's switch to the other. Because I feel like there's something that you're supposed to do with that one. Oh, look at that, a save point. Very nice. Oh, wait. This prisoner must have been here a long time. It looks very odd. I mean, also my face is partially going behind his shoulder pad, so that's odd, but what I really mean is he looks like those shoulder pads are huge. Right now, the party's all split up, so we just gotta get them back together, I believe. Unfortunate that the only person that can use invisible is Cecilia. Because now Rudy and Jack gotta run around at risk of battle, all alone. Okay, nothing I can do here, huh? Can I jump off? No. Alright, I guess we're waiting until somebody else catches up. Let's try Cecilia. We started with Jack. Well, we started with Henpan. Now we're on Cecilia. Alright. All the doors are unlocked thanks to Henpan. He found the main switch. Oh, and it looks like Cecilia's gonna find another switch. Or, yeah. Which closes that, of course. What? Oh, obviously. Then I go back to Jack. And now I can get Jack to the other side. Oh, all the doors closed. That's kind of funny. I can get Jack back to the other side of that door that Cecilia was near. There's another victim of the demons. Oh, that's it. I can get Jack on the other side of the door that Cecilia's on, and then I can get Cecilia to switch the door back, and I can have them reunite. So that's how to do that. Preemptive strike, huh? Let's try our newest Cosmic Nova. I'm really hoping this is just going to take them out, but I doubt it. Oh. Good. Secret sign, so this is clearly where we're supposed to, or where they think we would have Jack. It has been dead for a while. And a magic carrot. Also useful for Jack, but also useful for Cecilia. Alright, I'm hoping this is going to be... Oh, nope, it's near Rudy, huh? Oh, and there's those. Oh, and there's a bombable wall. So if there's a bombable wall, Rudy's got to be down here quickly. Oh, Hecardes, huh? Cosmic Nova. Ooh, mind damage. That was MP damage. That's annoying. But they're dead. Weren't annoying for very long. Oh yeah, secret sign. Let's bring Cosmic Nova down to... I meant to do down to 19. I didn't want to use them both. Oh well. Hang on. What if we go back to her now? And do that. Does that switch this one as well? Does. Good. Okay. Maybe this is how we get back to Cecilia. Oh boy, I really wish I had invisibility. Okay, here's another button. But we can't lower it without all three of us, huh? Dang. Okay. Alright, I need to get back to where Rudy was, because that's definitely, so far, the closest... Oh, wait. I get it. So I gotta remember, those things give lots of experience. Not much Gela, though, so... I guess that's important to remember. Okay, let's see. We switch to Cecilia now. She can get out of here, go here, and then switch to Jack, hit this button, switch back to her, and we have our mage free. Huzzah. Now we just... Oh, is this where Rudy is? Oh, the things are still down, huh? Right here? Oh, come on. Ooh. Oh. Alright. So... Oh, right. Back this way. It's gotta be around here. Ah, yes. There you go, Rudy. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It took me that long. Yeah, no, I can't get there until we're reunited. Alright. Oop, this is looking real promising. There was no sound effect for that first smacking into the wall, but that's okay. Yeah, Rudy doesn't have anything that hits everybody, does he? No, he just has groups and singles. I hope by the end of this he gets at least... Whoa, Rudy's faster than them? That's surprising. Very nice, Rudy. Well done. Yeah, how much is mind damage gonna do, huh? Aw, what a shame. Try it again, guy. Let's see, I'll try to give you another chance. That's probably like their only attack, too. God. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, is this... Whoa. I am your captor and your seer. No one escapes my vision. I punish those who try to escape, and I reward those who are obedient. Now go back to your cell. Yes. No one leaves here alive. Oh. Wait, what? That's weird. Okay, but I'm definitely gonna wait until everybody's together. So let me get him here. Because obviously that's... Maybe not. Maybe that's not what you're supposed to do. Oh well, whatever. So I need to come back here with Rudy for sure. So first things first, let's do this. Get Rudy mobile again. Alright. And all that's left is that button and this direction. So let's check this direction first. Alright, this is where Handpan went to hit that switch. Can I? Oh, I was hoping I could unhit the switch. That would have been funny. Okay, yeah. This was pointless. And if I get into another battle, then screw me. Nope. Alright, looks like I'm okay. That's number 2. Hi, Celia. Okay, and this one I should have already been standing on, but I'm a loser. Not a loser, but I'm a doofus. So I moved him off of it. Okay, waka 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 waka. Hello, everybody. Plunk plunk plunk. Alright, first thing first. Bombas. Bombs. Oh, actually, first thing first. There we go. Oh, and I think we need to hit that one again. Right? I think so. No, that seems wrong. No sound effect for that either. Crestgraph, Ambrosia. I thought it was good. Oh, we already got a secret sign, so a bullet clip? Nope, another Crestgraph. And I think that actually might be enough to have all of them. 9, 11. I need 2 more Crestgrafts, and I will have every single, or I'll have the ability to have every single magic. We also need to get through the center one, apparently. Maybe that was back the way we came from. Now that we're in... Now that we're invisible, we don't have to worry too much about running into as many battles. So... Oop, wait, what? Oh, just because I stepped on it for a split second. This was the way Rudy came from. Oh no, that's the way Rudy went. They didn't need to go. Okay. Ah, of course I hit the wrong... I knew it. Maybe I'm just losing my mind ever so slightly. So once we flip back that diamond... Boop. Alright. This is open. And that's where we stopped last time. So let us use a couple of these that we found. Oh boy. I didn't realize she was that low. Oh, I could have had the mind thing on this whole time. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta waste all of the carrots I found. Jeez, what an idiot. Everybody's fine. Let's do it. I'm your captor and seer. No one escapes my vision. Punish those. Reward who are obedient. I'm not gonna go back to the cell. We're gonna fight. Oh, I should have gone back and saved or something. Demon P? Maybe Demon Prisoner. We can only hope. Try the Trickster. And let's start with High Shield, because no one's too desperate for healing yet. Rudy will be flamed. Oh, is this... Is he giving us different execution styles? Has nothing, that's good. I mean, I wonder what would have happened if you tried to fight this guy alone. I wonder if it would have been something special. Maybe I should have tried to do it alone. Oh well. Divide shot, maybe? Maybe. Remedy, just in case something crazy happens. But I have fought enemies where Cecilia will be stuck in ice. Yeah, it sounds like he's giving us different execution. Different forms of executions. But I have arm lock on, so let's rocket launch. And then let's use Magnum Fang. Mystic, no. Let's just use heal, which... I already talked about this, but I need heal back at the top. It was foolish for me to just leave it down at the very bottom, thinking having high heal and remedy would be better. Alright, 1351. Yes. I guess I should have put magic resistance instead of high shield, but I think magic resistance is just against one ally rather than the whole group. There's probably a mystic that makes it against all of us. Arm lock on with the rocket launch. How much is left of that? 3. Okay, that's good. Let's try Meteor Dive. I don't know why, but I feel like that one will be actually kind of good. Alright, let's go with heal again. Gotta keep her up. Rudy will be flamed. At least it wasn't against Cecilia. If he had fought, or if he had focused on Cecilia twice in a row, she'd be down. And she's my high revive, my white mage and black mage. Alright. Rudy's continuing to do pretty well with that. Let's try Phaser against him. I don't know why, but that'd be fun. I kind of want to wait for Sonic Vision, because that's really good. But Accelerator, nah, I'll just do it. Magnum Fang. And maybe a Remedy just in case. Ah, increases magic resistance. Again, this is just from something I've said before, being used to, you know, Final Fantasy mechanics, but it's frustrating that Protect is the one that increases your magic resistance. Protect always feels like a physical resistance thing, but that's just, again, because I'm used to different games. Let's do Accelerator, Heal Blade, just to be sure that Rudy gets enough health to stay alive. Let me do that, because Jack's gonna heal Rudy, not fully heal him, but he's gonna get him in a good spot, so that'll be good. Yeah. And then he's focusing on her. Okay. Oh, very nice. But now she has enough for dual cast, so I can use Remedy and then Saint again. Oh. Demon Prophet. I can see the end of this fight. It is... No, not me! Oh, goodbye. 7,000 experience. 36... I didn't use lucky card. 36,100 Gela received. I don't know why. I just got a kind of sinking feeling that when he disappeared like that, that I did something wrong. Oh well. Hey, look, buttons. This is like one of the first puzzles we had to do. Whee! But let's check, since it was such a simple puzzle. Yeah, I figured they might have hidden something. Alright. Another save point. I also think this might be kind of the point where, like, you could leave and, you know, re-equip or say or heal up outside and whatnot. But I don't think we're gonna do that. First thing we're gonna do is equip her with the mind thingy, mind gem, and walk this way. No, I was gonna say with invisibility on, but we don't have invisibility. There we go. Alright, let's try to take a couple extra steps here and there. Alright, this is where we were. Oh boy. She's already recovered what she used for, yeah. Couple extra steps. Couple extra steps here and there. La-di-da, serpentine. If I could get her to at least halfway, I'd be kind of happy. Before I step through this door, that is. Oh boy. I guess I'm not going to get that, though. I have so few magic carrots, I'm not using another one. I refuse. Alright, let's hope I don't regret going through here with such low MP. Oh, she has half. Okay. I am going to switch this back to her good stuff and switch Jack to it so that he gets back some MP. Wait, how different is that exactly for him? His parry goes up to 25%, which is pretty good. He dodges a fourth of physical attacks. Oh boy. Shazam! In just a little while, the black tear will rain down on the land. The end draws near for this planet. Man. Oh, I gotta make sure I switch Jack off of... Okay. Jack, this goes to... Where is it? Where's your gauntlet, buddy? There it is. Okay. So now... Let's go for the last one of this. No. Yes. Yes. And Jack's gonna try a Trickster. And Cecilia will do High Shield. I think this might actually be a battle that'll be good for High Shield, because this thing looks kind of beefy rather than magic-y. Has nothing. Good, good, good. Defense power. Okay, that wasn't bad. Keen Sylph. Is this an auto-death? I've seen this used before, and it looks like an auto-death, but it also just looks like a wind attack. Okay, just a really powerful wind attack, I guess. Which does make me think that I might be missing or I might be able to actually get more spells than what I have. Like, it seems like Keen Sylph is a third tier or a stronger version of High Vortex. So maybe there is another tier. Like, maybe there's one like ultimate level of each element type, and Keen Sylph is the wind one. Because I've seen it used more than once, so it seems like an actual spell rather than just an ability that one enemy has or something. Oh, I meant to have somebody use a bullet clip on Rudy, and I forgot. Man. Alright. I guess Rudy's just going to use a bullet clip on himself, though, because he has to do it this turn. And Jack is going to do... Let's try Magnum Fang. And for her, we're going to actually hold on to her force and just keep using Remedy, even though it's already eaten up her MP kind of crazily. 1730. These attacks aren't doing the massive amounts of damage I was hoping. Maybe I need to throw suction on some people. Arm lock on with rocket launcher. Let's try this one again. It'll probably do very little like before. Just because it's so new, I feel like, okay, that wasn't bad. But this is gonna be bad. Is Cecilia down? I don't think so, but she's close. Yeah. Okay. Faces are all moving slightly differently. Alright. Summon Guardian. Do I want an extra heal at the end of this round? No, I'll hold on to it. Oh man, how much does Phaser Zap is 16? That is a lot, huh? Magnum Fang is half that. And Cecilia does have... Okay, let me do it this way. I know what I'm going to do. Summon Guardian to heal at the end of the turn. Magnum Fang to do damage. And then Mystic Magic Carrot. Because they need Magic Carrots, but I also need to have some healing going every round. So hopefully Rudy will do enough healing to kind of make up for Cecilia not doing anything this round, healing HP-wise at least. Oh, Wow. Of course. This one round, Rudy was faster than this guy? Come on. What a waste. Just get hand cannon just in case. Sonic Vision. Yeah. And no. Just Remedy. That'll definitely bring everyone to full. As long as she gets to use it before anyone gets attacked. Yep. Alright, so yeah, this enemy seems quite slow. So it shouldn't be too difficult to just keep this up. Depending on what this does. Oh, random status ailments. Okay, that's rough. But not the worst. I could use Restore. Yeah, I guess I will. Let me actually use Lock State first. I feel like that's like the wrong order to use it in, but oh boy. Okay, good. I feel like if I use if I had just healed Jack, I feel like as soon as I heal Jack, he's gonna try to use Shriek again. So if I just put Lock Stay down now, I feel like it might prevent it from being really annoying next time. And I have dual cast, so I can use Restore and then switch over to maybe Saint. Maybe Hyper. Yeah. Because Jack was doing a good amount of damage, so let's double it. Get him unparalyzed and double that attack power. Let's see if Lock State helped. Should have. Yes. Alright, and now that I'm looking at it, you know, I feel really foolish because it says right there, attack power. So, because I've been wondering if Hyper will work on Rudy's arms, but it does specifically say it doubles attack power, and it does show that the arms have unique attack power. So maybe I should be using it on him as well. But for now, I gotta keep everybody healed, so we're gonna do that. Keep Cecilia on healing by using Remedy. Oh boy, that was very good. Hyper on Jack is definitely the way to go. Oh, and I gotta keep that Lock State up, I gotta remember. Really hope this isn't an auto-kill type attack. It seems like it would be. But it might just be wind. Okay. Arm lock on for rocket launcher again. Magnum thing again because of the Hyper. And just keep up with the Remedy. If I get dual cast again, I'll definitely do, you know, Lock State and something else. Oh. Shazam. It is too late. All will perish. You will perish with this planet. Okay, Shazam. Shazam. Ah, I keep... This whole place, you have to remember to use lucky cards. There's, like, no other place that really, really needs it. But this place, they give you, like, tens of thousands of Gala. Whatever. Oh, hang on. Sounds good. Sounds good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the sound effects have been a little wonky the past couple sections of this game. So I'm really curious if I have missed any items that were there, but I just didn't hear it because of the sound effects going off correctly, or incorrectly rather. Alright, that should be good on that front. I don't want to use another magic carrot. The teardrop is vibrating. Do you want to jump in? Maybe I should double back and save, but let's go for it. I said the same thing with the demon prophet, so... Oh boy. What's going on? I told you earlier, I will kill the guardians. That voice. Siegfried, you're alive? Damn it, I can't see him. Show yourself. I'm quite surprised myself. Good job, Siegfried. I guess we weren't the only ones who escaped from the dimension gap. Just sit back there and watch as the black light of the darkness tier rain rips Filgaia into pieces. No, how is this possible? Easy, my human friends. The darkness tier can generate anti-life energy by reversing the effects of the teardrop. You know how energy is delivered to the different regions, don't you? No, the eel pyramids. Yes, the machine that Eels built has now become a doomsday device for Filgaia. With the satellites, we can broadcast the anti-life energy from space. We will put an end to this ray line, the power network of the Guardians. Not just wastelands, we will bring utter death to this planet. I thought you wanted to rule this planet for yourself. What you're doing is just killing the planet. You sound more and more like Mother, who you used to hate, you know. Lady Harkin was originally a human woman. A woman gives birth. Who else is more perfectly suited to give birth to anti-life than a mother? Do it, Alhazad. Let the black tear rain onto the world. There's no way we will let you do that. Oh boy. Well, I mean, we have the Gullwing, right? So we don't really need this network anymore for transportation. So let's just destroy it. Too late for that. Ah, what the hell. That's not good. The Yule's teleportation device had scattered the darkness tier all over Filgaia. The dark glow of the crystal severed the lifeline of the Guardians. This line, called the Ray Line, spread deep under the planet's crust. Should I have found a way to, like, deactivate them before doing this or something? Did I screw things up? The power that held the world together quickly diminished as the Guardians in each area lost their link. Nature hangs in an uncomfortable balance of an occasional major disruptions. Oh boy. The darkness tier, the antithesis of the teardrop. It will suck Filgaia dry of its life before our very eyes. Jeez. Okay. Stop, damn it, stop it. Oh boy. Jack! Grr. Nice. So he actually smashed through. Oh, and Rudy's helping him forward. Get away! Don't come near me. I'm Lady Harkin, the demon warrior. I couldn't protect her again. My power alone could not save her. Jack, he's hurt. The darkness tier didn't do too much damage after all. Thanks to our human friends here, the Guardians remain alive. I guess this plan turned out to be a failure. This wasn't a failure. This was supposed to get their attention on what we've accomplished. What would be the meaning of that? Ah, I see. Cawdingle. 1,000 years ago, the legendary evil tower of Cawdingle was sealed somewhere. We needed to know where and how we could find it. That was the real objective for this project. Ha ha ha, humans, wait till I obtain the heavenly power. You will be thrilled by the new moon, and finally Filgaia will... Talking about the new moon. Cold bird. What in the world do you think you're doing? Elmina and Garrett, this is the knighting ceremony. You could lose your title for this. Shoot! The old man found us. Not an old man, but your superior as of today. Chief Knight, I asked Garrett to come. It's my fault. Why are you here? You can see the entire town from here. You must find what it is that makes you who you are before you can utilize any of the fighting skills we are learning. If not, you'll always be just half a warrior. I thought that by looking from here, he would find something to protect. Something to protect? I already have that. For a good-looking girl, I'll show my courage, Elmina. The most important thing a knight should know is what he is protecting. That is why we, the 7 Fenrir Knights, are named after tools of defense. I, Coldbird, am the armor. Commander Ryan is the shield. Elmina is the attack. I am the sword. Lately I've been known as the Sword Princess. So, what am I called? You're a newcomer. You will be Van Burris, the hand guard. Van Burris? What is that? It sounds terrible. The sword is the key to defending against an enemy. You, Van Burris, are the hand guard that protects Elmina. Are you not satisfied? Huh. No problem. I'll guard everything. Let me at it. I am Van Burris. I am a Fenrir Knight as of today. So, Garrett Van Burris. Rudy, Princess. Welcome. We're back in Adelaide. We were all worried about you. I was dreaming about the past. I was supposed to protect, but I didn't. Couldn't. I had no right to badger you on your secrecy, Princess. I sacrificed everything to be a Van Burris. If you couldn't tell, I couldn't tell you the truth about who I am. Jack is a Van Burris. You're an important member of this team now. Member, huh? Thanks, everyone. Rudy, Princess, could you guys do me a favor? We have to go to Arctica. I have to go there to take care of some unfinished business. I cannot let her stain her hands any further. She's knee-deep in blood and sin. I have to help and protect her. You're going to use your powers for protection. I've forgotten the true nature of my sword. We will pick this up next time. I just want to say thank you all for being here, and thank you for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. This time we made our way through Pandemonium. If you want to catch the show live, just look for Mr. Bunker's Gaming Bunker on Twitch. Alright. Have a good one, everybody.